And it's at this point in the game where Heather can look at the posters containing details about the Lakeside Amusement Park's 4 different mascots. While I did not find much in terms of meaningful significance regarding these mascots to the underlying themes of the game, I did uncover a juicy bit of trivia which seems to have gone completely unnoticed by the Silent Hill community until now. Now, this could just be wild speculation on my part, but here goes anyway. While I was looking into what is known about these mascots, I wondered where they originated in the first place. I mean, a rabbit, a horse, a duck, and also a kitty seems a rather odd combination. In my research, I found out about an old manga and anime series from the 1960s known as The Amazing Three. The plot involves 3 advanced alien beings sent on a mission to Earth by an interplanetary council. The purpose of the mission, to determine whether or not to destroy the warmongering planet and its inhabitants, ridding the galaxy of the dangerous human species forever. Since many on the council were already in favor of nuking the planet, the Amazing Three are instructed to bring a massive neutron bomb with them, just in case. A device, of course, capable of completely vaporizing the planet, erasing every trace of humanity from the universe. This bomb would only be detonated in the event they determined that the Earthlings were beyond all hope. The Amazing Three, known as Boko, Noko, and Poco, or Bonnie, Ronnie, and Zero in the US version, take the forms of a rabbit, a duck, and a horse respectively, as to better blend in on Earth while they study humanity and make their final determination. And there is also another character, a little boy named Shinichi, who quickly becomes a 4th addition to the group. I tend to think of Kathy the kitty as the odd man out of this group of mascots at Lakeside Amusement Park for reasons I will explain in a moment. And Robbie the rabbit is the star of the show in Silent Hill 3 and is also very much the star of the show with The Amazing Three, as Bonnie the rabbit is known as the ringleader and the brains of the entire operation. So hence all this emphasis on Robbie the rabbit, more so everywhere in Lakeside. This is an exact correlation to Bonnie the rabbit from The Amazing Three. And the reason Kathy the kitty is on the periphery, is on kind of the outside looking in, seems fairly evident when we consider her poster is not quite in the same area as the first 3 mascots. Kathy the kitty's poster is on the exit gate for some reason, which really isn't prominently displayed, and you can kind of miss it if you don't look carefully. And it's quite easy to miss. And of course, Robbie the rabbit, Huey the horse, and Dawn the duck posters are all easily found and are all together in the same area. And one more thing about The Amazing Three. After watching this Amazing Three anime series and then comparing it to the wacky UFO ending in Silent Hill 3, I definitely see a strong connection here. Not only because flying saucers descend upon Silent Hill and totally destroy it, but also because the silly tone and playful nature of the UFO ending in Silent Hill 3 match the very same tone and style of The Amazing Three quite undeniably. So maybe it's just me that thinks this, but don't take my word for it. Check out The Amazing Three sometime and decide for yourself. Now, after breaking open the gate with the chain and the rocket ship ride, Heather finds Douglas seriously injured. Although she may not want to admit it, through her tough exterior, Heather cannot stand the thought of losing Douglas after tragically losing her father earlier in the story. The uncertainty and ambiguity runs very strong here, as Douglas seems deeply confused and conflicted about what to do, just like Harry Mason. Notice that she senses that something is wrong, yet she keeps her back to Douglas, because despite his flaws and all the mistakes he made in his life, just like her father, Harry Mason, she knows that he won't let her down and he will come through for her, just like her adopted father did. Remember, Douglas is as much Harry Mason as far as Heather is concerned as Heather is Cheryl. Both sets of characters being tortured and conflicted, but ultimately they end up doing the right thing. Douglas tells Heather that she reminds him of his son. This represents a strong wish fulfillment tinged with regret from the past. Douglas is sworn to protect Heather, and through his efforts to help her, he can achieve some manner of redemption in losing his son. Heather even hints at being okay with being his daughter instead. A very interesting character shift occurs for Heather and Douglas at the very end of this scene. With Douglas seriously injured, Heather takes on the role of the protector, carrying the same burden once taken on by her adopted father, Harry. She understands this is something she must do for herself and for the honor of her father. She is the torchbearer, in other words. In this moment, Heather does not appear to be motivated by revenge. So there's some very interesting transformation happening. But she's taking upon the role of being a protector of Douglas. And so a deeper, more profound change is beginning to stir in Heather. She asks Douglas not to die on her in a way which understands all too well the fragile nature of human life. This is the embodiment of the archetype of the warrior and of the protector.